guys, welcome back to Amanda's Favorites, where I have new videos every Tuesday, and I also share an extra monthly video or Zoom call with my patrons. If you'd like to find out about supporting me over there, that link is down in the description. Today's video is one of the exciting launch ones from Erin Condren, probably second only to their big launch, in my opinion. It is their teacher planner launch. Well, maybe the back to school stuff. I really love that too. I love their teacher planner as a former teacher and as a homeschool mom now for I don't know how many years. So we've had many years of homeschooling. Before that, I taught kindergarten for 3 years in public school before I had my boys. So many moons ago, Erin Condren was not even a company then. There were no amazing teacher planners when I was a teacher. Let's jump into all these teacher products. I'm so excited to share them. I love back to school and teacher products just because of all the time that I have spent as a teacher and as a homeschool mom. Also, I think I just loved them even as a kid and teenager myself. All the pens and new notebooks. I would have loved all the Erin Condren stuff growing up. I'm going to show you what I have to share, but we're going to run through the teacher planner first. We have these dual tip list markers. Probably when I get to the page I tested them in the teacher planner, I will share those with you. We have these, which this package was released at launch time, and so I did go over them in my Erin Condren launch video with the life planner, and we did talk about all the colors, but we'll go over them again here. And then I just put my wet erase markers in here because I'm going to show you some stuff with the wet erase markers in here. We have some tablets to go over. We have some magnetic dashboards, the really cool teacher sticker book that comes out every year. And then, what are they calling this? The record book. I have my ruler, which is not part of Erin Condren. A sticky note ball. We're going to go over all that. My very favorite cover that has been released in a long time. I love this cover, you guys. They usually come out with all these in 7x9 size too. So I am banking on that. And this is going to be a cover that I definitely purchase and goes up on display in my shelves behind my desk in my office because I have not seen anything this stunning. The Etta V line is this stunning to me, but I'm not sure what artist did this. I need to look it up on their site when it comes out. I don't have any information on that here, but it is paint strokes, as you can see. And you feel like the texture is just right there popping out at you, even though it is clearly a laminated flat cover. I think this might come on the cover. I'm not sure if they added it or if it came on it. Create, motivate, inspire. I guess we'll find out when it comes out. I'm really hoping that there's an option to not have that on there too for just my plain 7x9 cover, but this is one of their new covers launching with the teacher planner line. And here's another new one. I do love apples for teachers and all those colored apples. To teach is to touch a life forever. And then they put the school year on there. Those are beautiful too. And we have on these covers, if you're new to Erin Condren, you don't know, of course, they're interchangeable. They snap on and off easily. But what you also have on these covers is a dashboard you can write on. I have done this before. When I have used the teacher planner, I have written things in here for the whole year with permanent marker. So like a permanent fine tip Sharpie. I don't have one right here, my fine tip that I can reach, but just a Sharpie marker, although I use the fine tip. And I would write it here, and you can take it off with like nail polish remover or alcohol. I always use nail polish remover or rubbing alcohol, and I know there's some other tricks, but I always use nail polish remover. So if you want something permanent on there for the whole year, you can definitely use the Sharpie. If you want something not permanent, you can use their wet erase markers, which only come off when you get them wet. I've tested them out on some dashboards, so we'll talk about that. But I think these come in really handy as a teacher, like writing out a schedule for the whole year or even a mantra or motivation. So that is just an idea. Your teacher planner does come with the pop-in, pop-out ruler that all your other Erin Condren planners come with. It works really well. Although I will always say one of my favorite things, they come in sets of 3, is our snap-in bookmarks. And I showed all the new sets of these in my Erin Condren launch video. I will link that video for the Life Planner launch that just happened in the description here in case you haven't seen it and you're interested in checking out their Life Planners and the whole launch there. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this off, and we are going to jump into the teacher planner. After this, so this is the Harmony teacher planner. That is one of their designs for this year. They also have the In Bloom, and this is in their softbound option for the teacher planner, and we're going to go through that one after the Harmony one. So let's take a look at here. You do have a choice of which month you start this in. They started me in July, but I believe you can choose August start or September start, even I think it's just July, August, or September start. So it goes 12 months from the month you choose to start it in. You have your nameplate page. All the Erin Condren planners are, the planners like this, the coiled ones, are printed and hand coiled here in the USA. There's our little emblem for that. These have all the same paper that your life planner has, the 80-pound Mohawk paper. We'll talk about pens in it later, but with tooth to it, which means a little bit of texture, which means it helps grab and absorb the pen. It is my favorite planner paper. And I want to make sure to add in, if you are new to Erin Condren, I have a $10 off coupon for you. If you click the link down there that's labeled Erin Condren $10 off, it will take you to just sign up really quickly with your email for an account. Then they will email you a $10 off coupon super fast to use right off. You can use it on sales, on launches. There's no minimum to use that coupon. And if you are purchasing and my videos and my content has helped you, I would so appreciate if you went to their website through my affiliate link, which is just a link to their website. It's down here in my description. You click on it, you go to their website, it looks the same. You sign into your account, you get your Erin Condren points, but it actually shows them that I brought you there. I get credit for your sale. That is how I get launch boxes like this teacher launch box sent to me so I can review it for you guys. And I also earn a small percentage of the sale to keep my channel going and compensate me for all the time I put in here. I know it's hard to remember and click on my affiliate link when you're purchasing, but I thank you so much. You can actually bookmark that affiliate link, and then it will just always be there bookmarked on your computer. And every time you make an Erin Condren purchase, you know that you are helping me out. So thank you so much. All right, this planner starts out with an all about me page. So it's just classroom information and resources right here, websites and passwords, events and volunteers, classroom volunteer contact information. All that's here with the Harmony colorful theme throughout. Then you have a contact tab. The tabbed pages are thicker. They are like a cardstock, but they feel very much like the same paper, so they blend in with the planner. You have a communication log under that contact tab where you have date. I really like that every other line is really lightly grayed out, and then name, reason, resolved, and it goes on so that you can remember when you talk to different parents about different things. Then another tabbed page. I love how everything is tabbed, so it's easily found. And you have a whole look at this planner. Starts in July of 2022 all the way through the end of December 2023. I really love the brightness of the Harmony theme this year and the saturation of the color. But if you are not a color person, just know they have other teacher planner options. These are the only two that I was sent to review. So there are several options for the teacher planner. It also comes in a binder, which I reviewed last year. I will link that video here in the description, because I don't think they've changed anything about like the way the binder was made. It's just these inserts come in a binder option, and I kind of talk about the pros and cons of that. Under the tab year plan, then you have January, so you're going in calendar year order here, even though this is an academic year planner. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Since it's an academic year planner, I would kind of love it to be academic year, but then people are picking a different start month. So I understand why they put calendar year there. But maybe just leaving the boxes blank would have been a good option too, since everyone's starting theirs in a different month. So let me know your thoughts on that down in the description. When you flip to the next tabbed page, it's just labeled graph paper. I just love that purple color. Love this color popping out there. So you have several graph pages here. You have four graph pages, and then you go into 2 lined pages. Your graph pages are for drawing out, if you need to draw classroom seating or anything really that you want to use a graphed page for. I think that's nice. They threw those in. Then 2 lined pages in the front. So you do have those note pages in the front, but then you have a lot of notes pages dispersed throughout, because every month you have this lined page. So this is the color of July. So these are July's starting pages. You have a whole lined page for July, another lined page, plus dates to remember in July. like things for school that you need to put down and remember there, and are easily accessible even with the tabbed page because you know it's on the back. Your tabbed page opens up to your monthly layout. This is where I stuck in our dashboard. They have made their dashboards a little bit thicker this year, and I wrote on them with your wet erase markers. Your wet erase markers, now if you touch them with a sweaty hand, they're gonna smear. But as you can see, mine are not smearing, so my hand isn't too sweaty right now. And they have not smeared on the page, you can see here. So those are your wet erase markers. They will come off with just a wet wipe. So that's a really nice option. Erin Condren sells those in different sets of colors. You have like this teacher dashboard says in your gold foiling, copies to grade to contact. And then the back is to do and looking ahead, and you have the beautiful harmony in the background. It's a really pretty dashboard. You could also stick sticky notes on it. So if you didn't want to write on it, because you don't want to have to worry about cleaning it off every time and whatnot, and you're going to be changing out what's on it a lot, just put sticky notes on it. I have done that myself before too. And it can also mark your spot in the planner. You can see this is your monthly layout. I'm going to go ahead and pop the dashboard out so we can see it. And I have laid down on here some of their holiday coupons. No, not a coupon. Some of their holiday stickers. So we're going to talk all about this in the back when we get to it, but they give you stickers for every holiday so that you can decide what to put in this teacher planner, because there are so many different options, and some people want them all in their planner, and some people don't want to be distracted by any of them, and some people just want some of them. They also give you blank ones for the month to fill up however many holidays they didn't have that month. I think that is so nice because you can write in different things for your school, special days, whatnot to note. You can use these on the monthly layout or the weekly layout. So I wanted to show you how they look on the monthly layout. They also have a few functional stickers, or I would say decorative, I guess, the flags and the teardrops up top. And they give you these for every month of the year. I think that is such a nice option. So right here, I have stuck a few down on the monthly layout just to see. You could put them at the bottom, so it's really your choice. And then I have also put some, I thought I put some down on a weekly layout. I put one, so you could see how it can definitely go under the day of the week right there too. So either way, it works perfectly. Those little, now you do have to go in and put in the holidays since they didn't come with it, but I think it's a great option. Okay, your monthly layout is your typical Sunday start. You have very light grade dates going in, and if they were going out, you have a month at a glance at your next month and a big note section. This is a big planner, you guys. The pages are 8.5 by 11. These are big boxes. I love that you have ample room to write a lot on each day. Now, we might as well go ahead and talk about these stamper markers because I have tested them all down here. I have tested these in some other IGTV reviews before, and I have shared how I felt about them, that I'm not someone who will get out something decorative like this and go really slow to decorate my planner, so it's not something I'm going to use. Also, if you're a perfectionist, you're probably not going to be happy with these because it's very hard. As you can see, I took many tries on each one to make each one look perfect. But I will show you my favorite one, and it was sold separately. I don't even have I don't have the envelope it came in. Here it is. Okay. This one is the heart, and this is my favorite one. It actually came separately. It does not come in this pack. It just came in a little pack by itself. It's a heart. I love this one because I would take time to stamp a heart on a letter to someone. You have to make sure you have it turned, so you have to be in good lighting. And then if you give it a good stamp, the heart, I feel like you can really make look good. So that's a separate pack. The other end is just like a felt tip marker end. And I've written here with it. It writes just fine. Felt tip, like these type of pens are not my personal choice of pens, but if I just happen to have it, like I will write with it. So that is separate, the heart, in a separate package. And I highly recommend this one. The other ones, I'm gonna show you what they are. This is your check mark. No, that is your dash. And it's right here. I'm not sure why you would want a dash. I mean, you could do a line up and down. It could be a 1, or you could do a dash completely sideways. So that's kind of a blue, and it's a dash. But all your pens write in black, no matter what color. And it's a little bit weird when you first get it. You feel like the felt tip is pushed down in it because it's not sticking. It feels like it's not all the way quite out, but that is actually, they're calling it a fine one, and it's probably going to be listed on their site what point it is. I don't know if they give points to felt tip pens though. And they do tell you on there what this is. Like, this is your slash. Okay, they're calling it a slash. And of course me, I call it a line. I guess if you want to like slash out a date like that, oh, so that could work. I like that. This is your X. The next one, we definitely cannot keep spending this much time on markers, is a circle. It is one of the harder ones for me to do. Like, because if you press too hard, then it goes outside the circle. If you don't press enough, it doesn't go down. The circle, I feel like it's very hard. It would be very hard to make look perfect. The asterisk, well, that one didn't go down good, but I feel like it's way easier to make it look good. You just press enough. So make sure you practice somewhere before you put these down where you want them to look. And then the check mark, I feel like is easy except for trying to figure out exactly the angle that you want it at. So that's kind of a cute one. And then this colored in circle is easier than the red, than the circle that's just actually a ring. So the colored in dot, I guess you would call it a dot, is easier to master. But as you can tell, I've still messed up some of mine. Those markers can be fun, I think, especially for kids. And I love the heart one. So those are called their dual tip list markers. It is a 6-pack. Let's go into your weekly layout here. I wanted to talk about the sticky note ball since we got to this page. I have mentioned this so many times before. Erin Condren sticky notes do not stick well. These are actually less sticky than their normal ones, than like their snap-in sticky notes. These are less sticky to me. These are barely sticking to the page at all. They would just fall right off. But most people use these with your double-sided like Scotch tape. It came in this box, just to let you know, if you're giving it as a gift or something. Most people use the double-sided Scotch tape. This is in my Amazon store under planner favorites. You know, you can use it for so many things. It just rolls on, it's double-sided, and people will stick these down with it, maybe even more than one roll, wherever they want it. Of course, you wouldn't be putting it here in the middle of the page. They will stick them down and then they become permanent. I mean, you can pull them up, but they're going to leave some sticky that you're gonna have to rub off. So when you put them down with this, you're gonna want them to stick. But basically, you can't use this beautiful note ball. Look at all those harmony things. And it's just really fun to like throw. I could see it as being a fun classroom thing, like throw it to someone and they take a note off to write an answer down. You throw it to the next person, they take a note off to write another answer down, like some type of quiz or review game. I could see it being a really fun classroom element in that way. I would totally use it, but they just won't stick for a long time. But I could see it being still a fun classroom element, and that way you wouldn't need them to stick a long time. It would be like writing down your answers for the quiz game. They actually stick just great though to the dashboards. To the dashboard they stick great because it's a different, you know, it's that sticky lamination. So these stick just fine. I tested those extensively for several days before this. So this is new with the Teacher Planner Release 2. This dashboard is new. All you ever need is already within you. You have gold foiling on it. You have Monday through Friday, Saturday and Sunday are small, before school, after school, and then 6 boxes on the back to kind of divide up to-do lists. Like I said, you could stick sticky notes on here. So if you need a bigger dashboard, this is your 7x9 size. So you can also use it in your 7x9 planner and easily flip to somewhere in your planner. So that is an option. Here is my pen test. Boom, all the pens, all the colors, all the mild liners, all the highlighters. Those are all Erin Condren highlighters. We have dual tip pens. We have all other normal gel pens, ballpoint pens, Papermate flares, everything. And if you look at the back here, you do not see, I mean, I really can't even see ghosting. Their paper is so amazing, 80 pound. It smells amazing. It feels amazing. It has that little bit of tooth to it, which I personally love. And it is my very favorite planner paper. If you are someone who has never tried Erin Condren paper, I think you should give it a try. Just buying a notebook of theirs is a great way with my $10 off coupon for your first purchase. Just give their paper a try. The paper that's in their life planners is the same that is in their coiled bound, not their bound, their coiled notebooks. Their bound notebooks are also 80 pound paper, but they are a different paper, so they are a little smoother. They don't have the same tooth. So make sure you buy a coiled notebook if you are trying out their paper. Here is your weekly layout. In the Erin Condren Teacher Planner, you are going horizontally with your day. So as you'll see, There is room for 6 subjects all the way across your day. You could make a 7th subject if you need to easily. You just draw a black line here every week or a colored line to go with the color of that week. This is like your to-do list or notes section. They do sell subject stickers at Erin Condren if you don't want to write in your subjects every week. I've shared those in previous teacher planner videos before. I do have a whole teacher planner, homeschool planner playlist on my channel, and I will link that playlist down in the description. You have to be okay with going horizontally, which means if your planner is folded over, you're only going to see, your first 3 subjects, and then you're going to have to flip it for the rest of the day. So that is something to think about. I do know a lot of people who use teacher planners who are not teachers. They use them for their work because it's a Monday through Friday only weekly layout with a lot of different room being divided up into possibly different like categories or buckets. People have used it as social media planners. I've seen it because for the day, what are you doing in each different spot? I've seen people use them as kind of their homekeeping planner or managing where everybody is in their house for the Monday through Friday rush. So those are just all ideas that I have seen out there. You have an ombre effect with the color of the month going down the page. The colors of the month though are the same that are in the life planner. So throughout, that flows for your month. The month and the year is up there. And then when you get to the end of your month, you have 2 other extra notes pages. Then you go into your next month. So this is your August. How fun to greet you for every month. The bright colors, the motivational quotes. Then you have your monthly layout. And then you go into August. I just love their colors for every month. I love that they flow with the seasons. I love that they change every month, because it keeps me engaged. It helps me be excited. Like it's a new month. You don't get really tired of a color because you're only there for 1 month of the year and they don't repeat any of their colors. So then ending the month once again, you have 2 pages. You do have an asterisk on the second one going with the color of that month. And then you go into your new month. Be the energy you want to attract. Then you go into your big monthly spread and you can see the colors change midweek as you change months. I personally love that. It is such a visual of when your month is changing and it just excites me for a new month. I love the ombre effect. Your September color is purple. Then we go into October. We have the beautiful orange and ombre. November is a beautiful blue. December is your lime green. And January is a dark blue. Start to the year. February, a beautiful, this year I really call it like a raspberry color. It's beautiful and fading down the ombre to pink. March is a beautiful, really light spring green. April is a vibrant purple this year. Love it. May is a peach, but with a lot of pink tone. This year there's more pink tone in the peach than there has been in years past. June is like this jewel green. I always love seeing that transition. And then at the end of your planner, you have a little tab that says checklist. You have a lot of checklist pages, 14 checklist pages back here. Your class names can go here. Every other line is light grayed out. And then of course, you can fold or cut along this line so you're not rewriting your class name if it's for the same class, if it's a checklist that is for the same class. I love all the bright colors. Then you are given sticker sheets with every planner, 4 sticker sheets back here. So you have some icons, you have apples, reports due, after school, assemblies, conference, take notes, apples like awesome, big day, first day, 50th day, last day. Some really nice big header stickers and some kind of little remember stickers, some washi tape strips with motivational quotes, and then you have a lot of label stickers for events or timed things. Then you have all those date stickers that come with your planner, your beautiful gold foiled Harmony folder, and then they put in 3 page protectors into mine. I think that might be the max that you can add. I think it comes with 1. I know there's options to add, and there is a max, and I think 3 might be it. I love these page protectors, you guys. They are so thick. They are much thicker than just like page protectors you buy for binders. You can snip them out when you're done if you're going to be using their teacher planner again, And they sell coil clip connectors here with like 3M sticky on the back. I've done this with pockets and things. They work really well. And you can clip this into another planner so that you can have more of them next year. Or if you need this to be up front or you need this to be somewhere in the middle, you can snip it out and then use this coil clip connector to be able to stick it in the front, because I think it would be helpful sometimes to have one of these up front for different information, or if you needed it somewhere in the middle. So that is an option. And that ends your teacher planner for Erin Condren. If you add a gold coil, that is $10 extra. It comes with a silver coil. They also have an option for a rose gold coil. Now we're gonna go through the In Bloom Softbound teacher planner a little bit faster, and then the accessories. It has the beautiful In Bloom cover. I mean, it even carries over to the front. So if you take this off, you can see it's just a very calming, muted, floral theme is their In Bloom theme this year. It comes with one ribbon satin bookmark, which barely goes all the way to the edge, but you can do the slide test that I always do. You have rose gold foiling all along your edges. This is so compact. It would be so easy to throw in and out of a teacher bag every day. And they do have, or at least they used to, I don't know if they anymore, Erin Condren is always cycling stuff in and off and on their website, but a planner band, they used to sell a planner band, or honestly, you can just buy hair bands like from Target too, that will go around this if you need to keep it together in your bag, if Erin Condren doesn't still sell those. You have your nameplate page, and then you go into, there's a lot of the same pages in here, but just with the In Bloom design on them. So In Bloom has this beautiful cursive font, all about me, events and volunteers. Those are the same pages that were in the Harmony planner. These are not 8.5 by 11 pages. This planner is 8 by 10. You have the same communication log, 2 pages of that. You have your year at a glance from July 2022 to December 2023. You have your 12 boxes labeled in calendar year. So starting with January with the In Bloom colors. Then you go into your graph grid page. You have 4 of those. And then you have going into your first month. I believe they started this in July. I don't think you have a choice of when to start your softbound because they're not coiled by hand. Will this lay flat? Yes, it will, but you do have to give it a little massage. I mean, especially when you're in the very beginning and you're just starting it. But look, just with a little massaging, and I have not opened this and laid it flat at all yet. It's doing a great job. They make a really good spine on this. It's the same one they use in their softbound notebooks and their other softbound planners, and it works really well. Then you go into your weekly layout, which is the same layout that is in your Harmony coiled teacher planner. It's on Monday through Friday only, and it is 6 subjects, possible to make a 7th subject, but all your boxes are just a little bit smaller. Let me pick up the other planner and show you because you're on a little bit smaller page. I also did count the lines in these boxes for us on the pen test page, where you do the first line, you have kind of a header space here. And that's the same thing with the In Bloom. You have a little header space, which is a little bit bigger, and then 6 normal lines in this one. Or you can just say you have 7 lines if you're counting the header space as a normal one. This one, you have the header space, and then you have 5 lines. So 6 total. And this one, you have 7 total. So you do have 1 extra line here, and both of them have the bigger header space at the top for each day. Now, this one also has different colors rotating per month, but they're different. They're the In Bloom colors. For July, you have a peach. We're gonna go through here and look at the colors. You have the same flow where you have the notes page and dates to remember for the month before it. Then you have your monthly layout. Erin Condren does sell tabs. If you would like to put monthly tabs on your planner, they sell several different colors and types of monthly tabs. Some vegan leather ones that are really beautiful. They used to have colorful options and then some muted options, so you can take a look at those if you need to have tabs on your planner for your months. August, you have this it's a very mauve-y brown, and it is still the ombre effect all the way down. Then we go into September, is a purple, a very, very light lavender. October is a grayish blue. November, I wanted to show you the monthly layout with the floral there, is a greenish, but it's very muted. December is grayish blue. January is a peach. And then we rotate back through the same colors. Peach and then the mauve brown. So they are back rotating through those same colors all throughout. And then when you get to the end of this planner, you have some notes pages at the end. You have 12 lined notes pages at the end of this planner. And then you have your checklist pages. And then that is the end of your In Bloom Softbound Teacher Planner. I will show you these side by side so that you can see the difference in size. There's a huge difference in size in these because the page size is different and you don't have the coil. So you're taking off a lot of the book with the page size and the coil, and just the thickness and the heft of the book is very different. Hey guys, I'm popping in here really quick on the day that I'm editing because I forgot to share a pen test in the In Bloom planner. And even though this paper is 80 pound, just like this paper, it feels a little bit different. So it's a little bit different paper, even though it's an 80 pound, I believe they list it as Mohawk paper also. We will have to check on the website when it comes out that day, but it is an 80 pound. I know that. It is a thick, nice, substantial paper, but it is not the same paper. This paper has tooth, and it's what all the coiled life planners have. It is what all the coiled notebooks have. That tooth is that extra texture in there, which so many people love, like myself, and it helps to grab the ink of the pen, and it just, I love it. It feels great to write on. This paper feels great to write on too, but it doesn't have the tooth. It is a smooth paper. Sorry, we have a cord there, you guys. This is so impromptu. I'm trying to film this really quickly and stick it in the video, which I am completely done editing now, and realize that I forgot to do this. This is a smooth paper, no tooth like this one, but it is not slick at all. It is not a slick paper whatsoever. Still takes all the pen really well. And here is our pen test on the back. Ghosting is so minimal, even on dark highlighters. You can see there. And so you can barely see it has been written on, but you're gonna feel like you're opening up to a clean page every day. So that is about the paper in the softbound versus the coiled planners. Next, we're gonna go through the Cool for School sticker book here. And then we are gonna go through the rest of the accessories pretty quickly. This sticker book is so popular every year. Even if you're not a teacher, I've heard people that like to get it. I love the apple on the front. I mean, that should like be cut out and used somewhere because it's such cool art, and the beautiful metallic on there, foiling. Then you go into your sticker book and we have birthdays, assemblies, field trips, your nice headers here. And we should check to see if these headers fit your subjects in the planner, because I have not checked that. Let's try one. If these now, like I said, they do sell header stickers that you can actually print, have them print with the subject on it, but those do fit in your planner. So those do come in here. Of course, you don't get a massive amount. Your header stickers, your little flags, these are so cute. Your little memos and your to-do lists. And every page has some type of foiling on it. Gold, silver, it rotates, rose gold here. Your big boxes, and it has the harmony theme in the sticker book and the colors. Then I love this. These are so cute. You have some letter stickers there. I love those colorful ones that are like the clear background. Let's stick it down somewhere so you can see it. That is a cute X. Then you have gold, which I believe, okay, these are the ones that are harder to get up because they're like paper sticker. And some people were thinking these stickers weren't cut in another sticker book, but they are actually cut, and it's something I had to work at. See, and I already ripped this one, so don't try to do it quickly on film. They're really thin, delicate paper stickers though, and there was some of these in the Harmony sticker book. They're hard to get up, but they're beautiful if you can get them up without messing them up. The Harmony sticker book has some really beautiful ones. But look, that one almost doesn't look damaged. I got it down. So you have to take your time with those, but they're really pretty. These are so cute. You have like your markers and your apples with today, and then you have days of the week. You have your washi tape strips, rose gold foiling, and all your motivation on there. You have beautiful circles. These are like the clear backed stickers here, really cute, just some functional, some decorative. We'll stick another one down here so you can see what it looks like. Then we go into check marks and all your little icons. I love how they have put the graph grid paper behind these. It just looks like school, looks very cute. Something to something, so time slot appointments, and some more circles. And then you have staff meeting, testing, boxes, the cute little paper clips, and that is the end of your cool for school. I always call it the too cool for school sticker book. Let's jump into this. I believe is new with the teacher launch. So you have Monday through Friday on this notepad. It's the really thick, nice Erin Condren paper, even with the tooth to it. I really love the colors on it. And then you have a little note section, to-do list. I could totally see this being used besides teaching. This would be nice to have on your desk because it's kind of like today, boom, boom, boom. What are the big things I need to get done and remember? And it's just out in front of you. You can see your whole week. Today's prep, little notes room shaded. I love the color they've used. I love the design of this notepad. In my classroom, we have the Harmony theme in the orange. Boom, a checklist, contact, prep, a date, and then just a whole bunch of notes room. So for a day, this is kind of a great daily notepad in your classroom. You know, like who do I need to contact? What prep do I need to do? To-do list and just any other notes about the day as the day goes on. This was with the sticker book. I remember why I saved it, to tell you that there is over 600 stickers in the sticker book. And then we have this record book. First of all, that's a really pretty cover. Influence, learn, encourage, inspire, do your best, teach. That's a beautiful cover. So those are your new notepads. These are both of the thick Erin Condren, really nice paper, but they feel like different paper. So this one feels like the one with tooth to it. And this one doesn't have the tooth to it, but it is still a thick paper. I would hope that there was 52 sheets here. That would be a whole year, but maybe not, because a school year is not, a whole calendar year. Maybe there's enough for a whole school year in here. We'll be on the website by the time you are watching this video, because these things all launch. Well, actually, no, they won't be on the website yet, you guys, because this video is allowed to come out May 10th. All the teacher products are launching on May 16th. I had to look back at my calendar. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. All the teacher products are launching on May 16th. So you have a week to look at all these videos and take them in and decide on things. Here is these are just like coiled notebooks, but they of course are your record book. You have your nameplate page. You have all about me, events and volunteers, communication log, and then you have your graph section. So different sections in here. Even if you're not using the teacher planner from Erin Condren, because let's say you don't need a planner because everything's online or digital, which how sad, right? But I know that is the way the world is going in a lot of things now. You still have this type of information up front for you, like another communication log. You have a whole section of graph paper in here, big section of graph. Then you have a checklist section, which is actually most of this book. The bulk of this book is a checklist section. So if you are a teacher who needs to do a lot of checklist things for different reasons, or one of those teachers that goes around checking on lots of different classes, then this might be the book that you need. So it is a bulk of checklist pages where if you have different classes, you can write them in. But if you don't have different names, you can just cut or fold along the line. Probably cutting would work better for the flow of the book if you're going to fold a whole bunch of them. If I counted correctly, there is 35 across the top and 36 for names down here. Hopefully they will list that on the website, because I just counted it real quickly. I could be off by one or two. And then you have a tabbed note section at the end, which seems about as big as the graph grid section at the front. And you have just lined notes pages. So that is the way this notebook is divided. The bulk is the checklist pages. I would love to hear, if you're a teacher, if you've used this notebook, if you need that many checklist pages and what have you used them for. I would be really curious to know that. And last, I believe this is the last thing we have to go through, you guys, is the dual tip, dual ink markers, which once again, I said I went through in my launch life planner video. What it is all these different colors. This is the ballpoint pen from my launch video, so don't pay attention to that. But this set is all these different colors, and then the coordinating color that's on the other end. So the other end is not black. The other end is a color in there. So you have a felt tip color on one end and a highlighter on the other end. And they are really bright, vibrant, beautiful colors. If you look at the back, they've named each color a different name. I couldn't tell you which one is which, but I'm guessing that this is probably fuchsia and peony. No, they didn't name them the same color in it, because like this one they might call, I don't know if I'm picking the right one, violet and lavender. I mean, I think they could have just called them both lavender, but they wanted to call them violet and lavender, and they wanted to call it, royal blue and dusk, teal and mint. They've named them different things, even though I think that they're really coordinating and they could be named the same name. So that's just they even named it black and slate. So to me, it's just, it's black. But I guess they're saying the highlighter end is slate and the ink end is black. 2 tips, 2 functions, 2 colors for every marker: write, highlight, underscore, and more. And these are the ones that I tested also on the Erin Condren pen test page. And here, so you can see on the back of the page how on blank Erin Condren paper, this is a blank Erin Condren notebook. They do not come with the black coil option anymore, which I think is kind of sad. They just took that away. But you can see that that it's written on. You can see ghosting, but no bleed through whatsoever. And this is a blank page, which makes it so much more easy to see through. But this is their 80-pound tooth paper, and also you're seeing through that, the new washi from the Life Planner launch. All right, guys, thank you for sticking with me on this video. I would love to hear all your thoughts down in the comment section. If you're brand new to Erin Condren, don't forget to grab my $10 off coupon down there in the description. And if my content has helped you, please remember to consider shopping through my affiliate link. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care of yourselves. Take care of others. Bless all of you who are teachers. Give yourself a big hug because you deserve it. Whether you are a teacher in a school or you are a homeschool mama, you are amazing. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.